Hello Amen Moto viewers, Doug here, and I am back in Palm Bay. The BMW Motorrad demo truck is here. So this is my current GS. This is an R1200 GS. There's a lot of good things going for this bike. Basically, it's got everything that I would want on a GS. Right now, I've got my Jesse panniers on there, my hard cases. I've got a set of Moscow soft cases for it, the plate for the passenger seat so I can put gear there. Got the windscreen that I like, the right protection for the cylinders. I have an extra set of wheels and tires. I've got everything that I need already on this bike. Or should I get the R1250 GS? This is a shifty cam bike. One of the intake valves shifts and changes lift and duration at about 4,000 RPM, I believe. Everything else about this bike is the same of what I've got. And the beauty with that is I can use my existing spare wheels and tires. The other advantage to this bike, there should be some smoking hot deals on the 1250s coming out since the R1300s are soon to arrive here in the States. All right, so this is the new R1300 GS. So this is an all new bike designed from the ground up. One of the most significant things on this bike is they've moved the transmission. So in the older bikes, the transmissions used to be behind the engine. So clutch in the front, transmission underneath. And what this has allowed them to do is to shorten the wheelbase up a little bit, move the center of gravity down a little bit. So these changes are very significant for this bike. It affected the entire design of the bike. The new bike is 28 pounds lighter than the previous bike, and that doesn't sound like much. Like it's about 5% of the bike is lighter. Some of the other changes, they've gone to aluminum rear framework. The new muffler, the stock one's even lighter. This bike is up in power. It's 148 horsepower now. They've also changed the gearing in 5th and 6th so that it's taller. You may not feel the difference in power with the bike, but because it's geared lower, you're getting better fuel economy and better engine life. They've incorporated the turn signals into the handguards. There's a new little pocket thing up here. And the rear seat moves, right? Mm-hmm. The new bike has all the radar avoidance stuff with it now. So there's radar to tell you when there's people beside you. There's front and rear radar for it. I really like this a lot. Different dampening in the handlebars, so a little less vibration. It'll squat. I call it the squat, right? It'll lower itself down at stops and raise itself back up. We've seen that before on some of the other bikes. The telelever in the front's different. New design. This is like a Gen 3 telelever in the front, so a lot of suspension tweaks. So there we have it, the R1300 GS from BMW. This is a 2024 model, and you'll be seeing this more and more at dealerships throughout the country. It was just released a month ago. Hopefully in the future we'll get to ride one. So should I buy this? No, but what I haven't talked about is where is the R1300 Adventure? And you haven't mentioned anything about even a 1250 Adventure, which could be on the radar too. The Adventure series bikes won't be out till next year. It'll be next year when it finally does come out. And I believe it's going to be a 1400. So that's why we're not seeing the Adventure models for the new R1300s. I believe that's going to be an R1400. All right, folks, that concludes my video on my question to you. Which bike should I buy? And should I keep my venerable Felix, the R1200 GS, which owes me nothing? I still have a warranty on it, and it has everything I need, and it's never given me any problems at all. Or should I go with an R1250 GS, get all the new options and start out fresh with a new bike? Or should I get the R1300 GS and basically start all over again? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.